Go for it.
Okay, so my speech for today is, do you think child stars have it rough? Do you guys think so?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I think so too. You recognize any of these guys?
Michael Jackson.
Jackson,
Bieber.
Macaulay Culkin, yep. Lovato, Orlando Brown, Britney Spears, Hannah Montana, aka Miley Cyrus. Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you guys about all the things that I think are important about making a decision on if it's rough or not. Are parents helping or trying to push their kids too hard? How fame affects people's life and health? Why child stars often have breakdowns? A video to relate to, and do all young stars falter? A personal slide and a wrap up for you guys. So, are parents helping or pushing their kids too hard? Child stars often implode while growing up in the industry, leading into their adult lives. According to USA Today, an international distributed American newspaper states, talent alone is not enough for youngsters to survive and thrive in Hollywood, but those who can survive walk away with an arsenal of experience at their disposal. From time fame reaches a child, life lessons come faster than they can handle, especially if their parents are not providing the discipline, support, respect, and care they need to survive. Michael Jackson's father, for example, Joe Jackson, forced him and his brothers to practice for hours on end, and they didn't enjoy their childhood. As an adult, MJ tried to make up for it. Although he was extremely successful in love, it wasn't enough to fill the void, and he suffered from insomnia, depression, paranoia, and physical trauma. How fame affects people's life/health. Very often, these celebrities' health deteriorate rather quickly due to their demanding and stressful lifestyles, all which include the media, paparazzi, and work demands. According to Richard Epstein, a director at the Kinghorn Cancer Center at Sydney's St. Vincent Hospital, if it is true that successful performers and sports players tend to enjoy shorter lives, does this imply that fame at younger ages predisposes to poor health behaviors in later life after success has faded? Many of these celebrities have fallen into substance abuse, depression, and psychological trauma. By the New York Daily News. Also, why do child stars have breakdowns? Child celebrities often miss out on common experiences like going to school, being a kid, and not having a load of responsibility. According to Karen Sternheimer, author of Celebrity Culture and the American Dream, Stardom and Social Mobility, and director of undergraduate studies in the Department of Sociology at the University of Southern California, child celebrities often miss out on institutional experiences like school that provide a common background for most people. They grow up with greater autonomy and fewer constraints than most kids. Combine that with early success, and child stars may come to see themselves as special, as they are treated like deities by fans and some around them. Sternheimer also stated that for many people in this circumstance, the power dynamic between them and the traditional authorities can be reversed, especially if the child is supporting their family financially. When a child becomes the breadwinner, a sense of entitlement, cockiness, and false adulthood seeps through. Here's the video. This face is so iconic.
Going to their heads.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.
Okay, here's some breaking news. Fame may cause a blurred sense of reality. Of course, it can also make someone cocky as hell.
Are you aware that Scooter Braun knows that your bodyguards have attacked photographers?
What objection to form? What kind of question is that? That didn't make sense.
And why wouldn't someone appear confident when they have the looks, the money, and the ability to travel anywhere in the world?
It's the coolest and the coolest, it's the smoothest and the smoothest, it's the crudest and the rudest and the stupid kids.
Well, in most cases, there always comes a day when a child star realizes that nobody likes an arrogant asshole. Young entertainers may become famous by playing magnificent bastards, but they don't understand that such a persona doesn't effectively translate to real life.
You know what? I don't like
your attitude, to be quite honest.
You're right.
Because, you know what, you're too young to be smoking pot and pee-peeing in buckets and drying it up in the highway fast.
Number 3, parents.
Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaking heart. I just don't think you'd understand.
If you're a parent that boasts about taking care of your child, well, then you're probably not doing enough because you're supposed to take care of your kid.
If she has to do something, she does it.
Some Hollywood parents like to project their failed dreams onto their children, and a few troubled souls view their children's talents as nothing more than a cash machine.
That's the thing, like, they're in control of my money, and that's why I don't have much money right now. Like,
as child stars land that big-time role, it's only natural for mom and or dad to take control of the bank account and save a few bucks for college. You know who you are, and you're making your kid crazy.
So have you guys seen Justin Bieber act out that way? No? Never? Oh. Do all young stars falter? The answer is no. There are child celebrities who grow up without making headlines for negative allegations. People like Natalie Portman, Miranda Cosgrove, and Dakota Fanning all broke away from the spotlight to study at a university and obtain a degree. According to medicalbag.com, experts say the key to a healthy career and stable personal life for a child is to be surrounded by positive influences. It's important for parents to teach your children to not let greed or inflated sense of self affect their choices in life. Surely, it can be very hard to see positive headlines and videos through all the negativity in the media portraying only the wrongs in young stars. Some of them find their happy place and live under the radar, all while being in control of their life. This is Miranda Cosgrove, this is Dakota Fanning, and that's Natalie Portman. Personally, I cannot even begin to put myself in a 5-year-old's shoes whose expectations are to act and be perfectly innocent all the time. Their life seems so glamorous to those who cannot grasp the amount of sacrifice needed to keep going in the entertainment industry. As a child, responsibility is a non-factor, but for the people we love and adore when we grew up, have a huge load to carry for the rest of their lives without a realistic option to be unnoticed. I just want everyone to imagine that right now, you're being filmed by paparazzi and talked about by millions of people who have no idea who you really are, constantly being judged and scrutinized. In the end, who suffers the most, the celebrity or the entertainment industry? Like my curtains. Is rough the correct term for years of mental and physical battle between what they want and what you want for yourself as a child going into adulthood? Ask yourself, are parents helping or trying to push their kids too hard? How fame affects people's life, why child stars often have breakdowns, and do all young stars falter? All that glitters is not gold, ladies and gentlemen. And these are my citations.